For 50 years, NASA has had a nuclear reactor in orbit in space, and if it falls back to Earth, everyone knows what will happen. Exactly half a century ago, NASA launched a rocket off the coast of California and carried the first and only known US-based nuclear reactor, SNAP-10A, which has been orbiting Earth ever since and will continue to do so for the next 3,000 years. Back in the 1960s, NASA, with its Systems for Nuclear Auxiliary Power, SNAP for short, program attempted to study the potential of nuclear power in space exploration. This program sent the first thermoelectric radioisotope generators, a technology still used today, on space missions such as Voyager and Curiosity. Thermoelectric radioisotope generators are not nuclear reactors. They simply harness the heat from some radioactive elements such as plutonium-238, according to Space NASA. SNAP-10A was different. It was actually a working reactor with a controlled fission reaction. It contained enough uranium fuel to generate up to 600 watts of power for a year. 12 hours after liftoff in April 3rd, 1965, it was orbiting 500 kilometers above Earth, and humans and scientists remotely started the reactor. At first, things were going well, but 43 days later, the satellite's electrical system stopped working and the reactor shut down. Right now, as we mentioned above, it's still in orbit, and considering its current course, NASA expects it to be remaining there in orbit for the next 3,000 years. But in November 1979, SNAP-10A began to lose parts from an unfortunate event, quote unquote. Over the next 6 years, almost 50 pieces left the satellite, again due to unfortunate events, quote unquote. According to the NASA report, no radioactive material escaped, but this has not been confirmed. Of course, among the unfortunate events that caused the disintegration of the satellite and is not documented in more detail, a collision may also be included. Since SNAP-10A, NASA PDF says, has continued to play with nuclear reactors in space, such as the SP-100 in the 1970s, Gizmodo reports, but funding issues and security concerns halted the program. The US currently only has the SNAP-10A, but Russia has sent dozens of satellites with nuclear reactors into space. The most notorious of these crashed and scattered radioactive debris across Canada back in 1978. This is unbelievable, and we don't even know that this is going on above our heads. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.